Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. I much appreciate you're going to hear me close my door again. Uh, Once again, I'd like to thank you for 2,500 subscribers. We're 500 away from 3,000. You know what that means? Another 12-hour stream and a $100 GW gift card giveaway. Now, the build we are running today is the Silly Creeks build, but I'm not wearing the Creeksman armor because I'm going to be 100% honest with you all. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of it. I have it because it's like, essentially for what would be the clickbait at the time. But we're using the Mobian 6th armor because or Mobian 21st. No, this is 6th because that's obviously 6th. I actually kind of like it. I like the flak armor. I like the helmet. What can I say? We're running the Sapper Shovel with 25% damage to Maniacs and Infest enemies. And then we also have Skull Crusher and Decimator. And then we have the Lucius Mach 5 Helbore Lasgun with 10% range damage specialist and 25 to Maniacs with Weight of Fire and Surgical. Now, I did try with the... actually, I think I'm using the wrong mark. I think I'm supposed to be using the green one. No. No, it's the blue one. I'm not crazy. Yeah, the blue one. The light variant. I tried it with the heavy variant, the Mark IV. And honestly, this build just kind of... The build revolves around crits, which is nice, obviously. Obviously, this one does a lot of damage on the ADS, but it's just too slow. It's just too slow. So using the Mach 5 because it's faster, higher crit chance, and all that lovely jubbly stuff. But for the talents we are running, we have Long Shot, Exhilarating Takedown, Toughness Boost. Shredder Frag Grenade, Get Back in the Fight. Then we have Catch a Breath, which is not the most useful, but it is rather nice to have. It's just a little extra, when you're away, you get some passive toughness regen. It helps out. It's kind of like a budget loner, like we have loner at home type shit. Pardon my French. Then we have Grenade Tinkerer and Covering Fire. I feel like Covering Fire, I don't know if people take it as often as I don't think they do, but I feel like Covering Fire is good because it just says when you kill an enemy with a ranged attack, allies right next to you get 15% toughness from please 10% to all base damage for 3 seconds. That seems like pretty solid. Doesn't say there's a cooldown on it either, so I feel like maybe I've been ignoring this when I should have been taking it more often. I don't know. Then we have Opening Salvo for more crit chance with Field Improv, Demolition Stockpile, gotta have it, Executioner Stance. Then we have Precision Strikes, Determined, Dead Shot, Fully Loaded, Security Complex, Shock Trooper, Marksman's Focus, Chink in the Armor, and then we have Born Leader. That's the build. Let's get into a game, shall we? Alrighty, and we're in. Now, I played some Havoc earlier today, and I believe I'm cursed on Havoc. I'm perma-stuck 22 to 24 range. That's where I'm perma-stuck right now. And I believe it's a bit of a skill issue, but my biggest issues is the toughness and health nerfs and the ammo nerfs. I don't even, actually, no. Retract on the ammo nerfs. I don't care about the ammo nerfs. The health and the toughness nerfs are really digging in me, because, they buffed ranged enemies. They have a million ways to add corruption and to break your toughness. There's no grace period with your toughness anymore. And on top of that, they reduce it all. It's like, man, maybe it's a bit of a skill issue, but I think I don't like artificial difficulty. What can I say? Now, you may be saying artificial difficulty, but those are the modifiers. Yeah, but, reducing your toughness and HP is completely unneeded. Havoc is hard enough. If you had your full HP and toughness bar, it would still be hard.
It quite escapes me as to why you are here.
But, maybe, I just hope that they take that out. Goddamn. And that's why we love the Mach 4. Or Mach 5, I mean. The light variant. There's something in the way. There we are. Here's the modifier, by the way. I really like the iron sights on this Kriegsman rifle skin. It's a nice kill box to put enemies into. Obviously, in normal, where you can actually see. Just miss all my shots real quick, it's fine by me. It's also nice that the reload speed is so quick compared to the Mach 5 or Mach 4, the heavy variant. I've already forgotten what the name of the Mach is. Oh man, so I've been watching a by YouTube channel named Comic Explains. You might have heard of him. He's fairly big. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, to reiterate on what I mean when I'm cursed in Havoc, an example is I was playing a Havoc round before this because I was like, you know, let me warm up, let me get into a Havoc, really prepare for Orc Maelstrom because it's kind of the same vibe, and I also wanted to see if I could get my Havoc rank up real quick. It was going fine. I was running a Plasma Gun Weapon Specialist Veteran build, which I think is probably like one of the stronger builds for Havoc, IMO, in my most humble opinion. Because obviously the plasma gun is just good. You get to kill all the big spooky things. You know, it doesn't do too well against monstrosities and bosses. But you know, overall it's that is a lot of gunners. But you know, it works out. Like you know, it's obviously it helps with the bulwarks, the crushers, and all that stuff. Now you may be saying, why the hell are you ADSing when something's in your face? Well, I can just dodge. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. I was about to say, I'm cooked. But I pulled it away. They got the res off. We're all good. Hopefully they can just get the res on me. Hopefully just get the res on me.
How are you gonna win without me?
Oh, my God. Don't say the gunner kills me. Okay, I was going to say. Holy moly. The gunner really just... No charge. Sad day. Where was I? Oh yeah, and we were on the carnival, and we get past the first like hurdle of the first big area, right? We go down to the next area where there's like not really a drop down, but there's a ramp down into the bazaar, or like into the entertainment district, I suppose. What the hell just knocked me? But, yeah, and on that area, it was where the mini-boss spawns, right? You might know it. But what also spawned was a chaos spawn, and our troops got divided, unfortunately, due to the just unfortunate luck. Not even divided, we were by the airlock, but unfortunately the boss was running me down and the other Zealot, and Zealot came to help me. And the Ogryn and Psyker were unfortunately pinned on the other side. The Psyker got pinned in the elevator, or in the airlock. He got murdered by the Chaos Spawn. And unfortunately, I used my shout to try to save the Zealot, but they had went down anyway. And obviously, you know, I always take only in death, so I kind of wasted my only in death, unfortunately. Where the Feth did you come from? You just spawned, bro. Bro spawned and already got beef. Chill. Chill, my brother. I was like, what can I see this? What can... Oh. I got lost. I got lost in my head. That was my bad. I got lost in my own brain for a second there. My toughness got fucking obliterated. Pardon my French. Thank God I didn't have a streak. I once again was almost at my streak and I lost it because I'm a dumbass. I mean, the ass title is really something that's like, I don't know why. My brain just stops locking in when I'm at like 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5. It makes me feel very dumb. How far are we? Well, we're a bit of ways. Honestly, what they should do, well, they might have already done it, but if the skull's not out, they shouldn't put it out and then they should come get us. Dude, Reapers are mean in Havoc, bro. Especially when they have that pus-hardened skin shit, where they like don't get flinched by shots. It's like Jesus, man. What am I supposed to do here? Man, I've been dying on all my veteran videos. I feel so bad. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the best veteran player. In fact, I am far from it. You know, the character I play is a lot healthier, and I still die on that guy. I mean, I'm also playing Orc Maelstrom, so like my odds of dying are obviously a lot higher if I'm playing Orc than just regular old Damnation, just inherently. But there, I just got like my brain like kind of like haywired. I got flashbanged by the video game. Don't even like I don't know. It's like when they put a line in the ground and make a chicken stare at it. Don't put it out. Don't put it out. Okay, I thought he was gonna put it out. Did he pop his Scar's Gaze right there? I think so. That was him, like, him going kill, 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 kill. Alrighty. Nice. Oh, I probably should have told him what's on us, but there's nothing on us. So there you go.
Oh, sibling, they're watching us.
Just stand there, sibling.
I'm a believer.
Hey, just show betrayal. Yes.
Oh, I wish I could ping that.
Turbo skulls on the move. Try to keep up. You've reached the scan location. Get your all mixed out. Let's get this done.
I was gonna say you're not below me.
Hey, get back here.
And we have to drop down, so.
Take your shots.
Luckily, I do have some toughness regen with the whole one getting range kills and also when no enemies are nearby. Just when did that dog know how to open doors? Oh, the bag. Nice shooter.
Get it up, lovely, and let's move on.
Hey. Sometimes I wish the veteran had a thing to get toughness back by ADSing like the Ogren, but I understand why they don't.
Out! Where is it?
I don't think it's there now.
On the other side here.
Father, over there.
Nope, next room.
You won't find
Oh, wow.
anything else. Upload your data to the server.
Completely opposite where I thought it was. Sorry. Stopped moving there to turn my light on. Oh, but I've been watching a synopsis on King in Black and Venom and stuff in Absolute Carnage, by this guy named Comics Explains. About a 6-hour video. It's pretty good. Man, that storyline, Fox, or Voice Crack of the Century, that goes hard. Now, obviously, I'm not reading it, so I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I know all the intricacies of Venom and Null now. Wow. But yeah, it's quite spooky. Very cool. The art style is very good. All that stuff, super sick. Really love the characterization I've seen of Brock and whatnot, Eddie Brock. And which like just makes me. And also one thing it brings up is Spider-Man. Obviously in the comic, it's a Venom comic. Gotta have Spidey. But they have, and when Null shows up, like the heroes kind of get minced immediately. Like you might have seen the comic panel trending, like going around on Twitter every now and then, of Null ripping Sentry, essentially a Marvel Superman, in half. The heroes are taken out quickly, and one of the heroes left standing is, you guessed it, none other than Spider-Man. Because let's be real, he's Spider-Man, and he's always going to be the last one standing.
What a splendid healer station!
Medicaid station!
I'll let Llama take that.
Oh, still heretic!
Just kind of firing into a blank space down there. Wow, they took it. They didn't let Llama heal. How rude. But yeah, and as I was saying, it has Spider-Man in all this, fighting off all these symbiotes and these dragons and shit. Sorry. He still has his mask on. It's torn up. It's missing, like, it's got some of his hair sticking out of it. It's, like, the jaws kind of, the mouth on it's kind of torn up. But he still has it on. Because he's Spider-Man. It's more than just, like, hiding his identity. It's giving hope. Also, it's a bit of probably force habit and also come from him. Like, you know, people see Spider-Man and they're like, oh, we're good. It's Spider-Man. He's going to save us. And he has to, because he's, you guessed it, Spidered Man. But it just makes me wish that the MCU was less trigger happy with pulling off the mask. I understand they paid for Tom Holland and they got to get Tom Holland's face in as much as they can, but like, I wish they didn't. You know, because like even in like Spider-Man 1 through 3 with Tobey Maguire. Obviously, his mask got torn up all the time. He very rarely took it off. I mean, sometimes he did. Obviously, I distinctly remember a scene in Spider-Man 2. Obviously, the train scene where his mask gets taken off. Spider-Man 3 when he's fighting Eddie Brock. And then, I'm trying to remember if he did in Spider-Man 1. It's been a long time since I've seen Spider-Man. I'm going to assume yes. Well, shit. Deadshot, you have betrayed me once again. He canceled it, so. I'm gonna say thank you for the Medicaid. Yeah, like in No Way Home. Wait, no. Which one was the second one? The second one was Far From Home, No Way, or was it No Way Home? Far From Home was the one with not Magneto, Mysterio. I almost said Mephisto, and that is a Monster Hunter monster. His suit kind of gets damaged there, but you know he still takes the mask out. But that one is a little bit like, obviously there was a plot reason for that, with the whole like, oh, Spider-Man is Peter Parker and he murdered me. Ah. Spoilers. They kind of did in Homecoming, but it wasn't with the Spider-Man suit. It was kind of like with his homemade suit. It was a little torn up and stuff. But yeah, they didn't really... They didn't even do it for the other Spider... Because obviously all the masks are CGI now, which is like... a little criminal. IMO. Like, obviously not all of them. Some of them have to be CGI because it's like a whole thing. But like, come on, you know, you can tear up a mask. Spider-Man 1 did it. Did they even do it in Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen those movies because I haven't really rewatched them. Because I'm gonna be real, they don't have. Although I'd say Amazing Spider-Man 1 is good. Spider-Man, obviously we know. Amazing Spider-Man 2, not so great. I think a bit redeemed by No Way Home. Funny enough, like they bring the characterization of Electro much better, and obviously like he looks more like the comic book character, not necessarily all the way, but you know, he looks like cool. He isn't like a blue Dr. Manhattan knockoff. And I did like the joke of him and being like, oh man, there's got to be a black Spider-Man out there. I was like, it's cute, because there is. I wonder if we're gonna get Miles Morales in the MCU. I would presume yes. There's something eating me alive somewhere. I found it. But almost part of me kind of wants no, if that makes sense. Maybe it's because, like, Spider-Verse is so good that I'm like, well, I don't really want another competing Miles, if that makes sense. Oh. You know, I know Venom probably won't be in Spider-Man 4, but I wish he would be. Because I feel like Venom is, like, essentially, like, kind of like Batman. Like... Bane to Batman is what Venom is to Spider-Man, you know? Like you can it's a sort of a character turning point not only for Pete as like he's like, oh fuck, the symbiote's like fucking my brain up, but it's like it's just making me more angry. It's these feelings that I already have with being Spider-Man, because like, let's be real, Peter Parker is not a infallible, do no wrong, constantly like nice guy. He's not, you know, for lack of a better word, I don't mean this as an insult to Superman, but he's not Superman, right? He's not this guy, and even Superman obviously is not this all the way, but he's not like this stereotypically like nice guy. He's you know, Spider-Man can be a bit of a dick, and I don't mean like in terms of like to villains, which obviously it's the whole part of his whole shtick, but like, you know, he feels human emotions. He's a teenager, young adult character who's like, yes, he has some incredibly wise insight at times, but also like sometimes he just wants to feel mad. Sometimes he wants to be allowed to be mad. Like in the fight where he's like, God damn it. I can't remember who he's fighting, but he's fighting like some dude for like, he's fighting this guy for like 16 hours. And he's like, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I want to take a nap. I don't want to be here. I want to see Aunt May. I want to see MJ. I want to see, you know, I want to go to school. Can I let this be someone else's problem for just one time? And obviously he's like, no, yeah, I can't, because I'm Spider-Man. And even in Spider-Verse, when he's like, you know, no matter how many times I get knocked back down, I always get back up because I love being Spider-Man, despite it all. But like in obviously a bit in Spectacular Spider-Man, but in the Spider-Man animated cartoon, obviously when MJ dies, he gets mad. Like he's like, I don't want to like be the bigger man here. I want to pummel this guy in the ground. Or like, for example, in that famous comic sort of where he fights with Fisk in the prison. And he's like, yeah, I could, you know, hey buddy, there's a day where I'm gonna stop pulling my punches if you don't fucking like pull your shit together, man. You know, or if you don't stay away from me and my own, you know. Could you all like leave? Thank you. So you know. That's what I like about Spider-Man a lot. Like, once again, he is, like, relatable, in a way. Obviously, he's a better person than I'll ever be, right? Because he, you know, can stop a train. I can't stop a train. As much as I'd love to. You know. Ah! Deadshot, you have failed me. You betrayed me once again. Thank God for the shovel's block efficiency. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to save that guy. But I like that Spider-Man's so infallible. And to continue what I was saying, sorry, one second, I'm locked in. Like, Venom is a enemy that Spider-Man had never really fought before upon appearing. Now, albeit MCU Spider-Man has fought quite literally galactic level threats in the form of Thanos, and obviously, you know, Green Goblin was a bit of a piece of shit. But like Venom is on such a high level because one, Venom can dodge spider sense, so like it makes Peter almost human in a way, because like Venom's essentially like, oh, you have an answer for something? Well, guess what? Fuck you. No, you don't. I'm Venom, bitch. I'm literally you. I'm literally quite literally your mirror, motherfucker. And obviously having Venom in the MCU leads to one, you get Eddie Brock's redemption as Venom, where they become the Lethal Protector, and then you have also access to Flash Thompson's Agent Venom, and then you can, like, if you wanted to, you can get Carnage, and then all these other symbiotes, and then eventually lead to, like, if you wanted to do a King in Black storyline, you know, I feel like that'd be really cool. But that's if they ever do bring Nolan to the MCU, that's gonna be way down the line, I fear, which is a shame because it's such a huge event, honestly. But yeah, if you made this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I am not your mother, but you better brush your teeth now. Have a good one. Bye bye.